Welcome back. We are exactly 1 week from the first big test at the ballot box under the new Trump administration. And that brings us to a new installment of our series, America Block by Block. It's an ongoing look at the coalitions reshaping politics in this country. Today's deep dive, battleground Wisconsin, where voters are heading to the polls to elect a new Supreme Court justice in that state. The contest has gotten a lot of national attention, and millions of dollars are being spent by Democrat and Republican-aligned groups, with much more of the money on the Republican side coming from Elon Musk. Over the weekend, President Trump weighed in, endorsing the conservative candidate here. NBC News national political correspondent Steve Kornacki joins me now from the big board. So, Steve, President Trump and Elon Musk getting in on this race. Democrats, though, think they do have an edge of their own here. What can you tell us?
Yeah, Aaron, it's interesting. I think this court race is going to test an advantage that Democrats have had recently, see if they still have it in the second Trump term. And what I mean is you're taking a look here at some recent statewide races in Wisconsin, and you look at the results and you see extremely close race for Senate in 2022. Obviously, Trump winning it by 9/10 of a point last year. The governor's race pretty close in 2022. And then you got this. This is the last state Supreme Court race in Wisconsin, and it was a blowout. It was double digits. Not technically for the Democrat. They're officially nonpartisan races, but that's in name only. These really are essentially partisan affairs. The Democratic favored candidate winning by double digits in the spring of 2023. And that's the advantage Democrats have had in Wisconsin and nationally the last few years. Off-year elections, oddly timed elections, special elections. The key here is where the turnout is lower. The Democrats have had an advantage because they've had a base that's much more passionate about getting out in those lower turnout scenarios. So take a look at this state Supreme Court race from 2023. And just to give you a sense of it right here, this was the Democratic favored candidate, again, winning by about 11 points statewide. And one county, I think, really tells the story of this turnout edge Democrats have had in lower turnout races. That's the key. It would be right here. This is Dane County. This is one of the biggest in the state, Madison, University of Wisconsin. And just take a look at what Dane looks like demographically compared to the rest of the state. I mean, look at this. A majority of residents in Dane County, adults, have at least a 4-year college degree statewide. That's 33%. An advanced degree, more than 1 in 5 in Dane, with a graduate degree or above, a higher household income, higher home value, a little bit younger median age here, and also you've seen population growth. This is the kind of place, Dane, in Wisconsin, and really it's the kind of place nationally where Democrats have been really relying on for votes and for turnout. And let me show you what happened in Dane County in that 2023 state Supreme Court race. Look at this. The Democratic-aligned candidate here won the county by 64 points. Now, it's a big county. That is high for Democrats. They usually do in the 50s in presidential, so it's higher even than Democrats normally do. And then there's this. There's the share of the overall vote statewide that came out of Dane, okay? In this 2023 state Supreme Court election, more than 13.5% of the vote, almost 13% of the vote, came out of Dane County. 13% statewide came out of Dane. In a presidential election last year, that number was more like 10.6. So it means a lot more, relative to the rest of the state. Turnout was on fire in this Supreme Court election 2 years ago, and the Democrats did even better than they normally do. That's the advantage they've had in these special elections. It's something we've really seen since that Dobbs decision in 2022. The higher sort of economically upscale end of the Democratic base, college-educated, higher income in places like this has been absolutely on fire, not just to vote in presidential elections, but to vote in races like this. And so that's what's going to be tested. One of the things in this Wisconsin race on Tuesday. Trump won last November. We're into the second Trump term. What's the temperature? What's the mood for that segment of the Democratic base that's been so on fire for the last few years? Are you still seeing turnout levels and Democratic support like that in Dane, or has it changed at all? Do they still have that leg up? We're going to find out on Tuesday.
Yes, we are. Thanks for setting the table for us here. Steve Kornacki, thank you, sir.
Got it.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.